What's up, collective? Welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. This is your daily astrology, horoscope, and tarot for June 17th of 2020. So let's get into it. We have the moon. She's still coming through Taurus all day today, and it's going to be a lot about knowing your own values and understanding your values and understanding your worth and taking responsibility for your belief and your actions and owning kind of your inner authority. And I think a lot of this is in preparation for this new moon solar eclipse that we're having happen on the 0-degree solstice mark of Cancer come Sunday, I believe, depending where you are in the world. Where there's going to be those major fated events and fated circumstances and fated resets in your life that are ultimately there and divinely and very purposely put into your life as part of this soul contract to impel you to grow into a new level of conscious expansion while you're here on this physical plane. But there has to be some understanding of your own internal worth and what your own internal values are behind that. And I think that's what the moon in Taurus is kind of preparing us for in the lead up to this. And then also it could be a sense of you feeling maybe not necessarily attacked, but there are energies out there trying to condition you with their own opinions and their own worth and their own values and rob you of the opportunity to develop your own sense there. So look out for people that are just trying to take advantage of your mind and lead you into some belief system or some set of values or some kind of situation or relationship or circumstance that's inherently against what your inner guidance is trying to lead you to at this point. We have to be really cautious of some of those energies coming up throughout all of this, but let's pull some cards for everybody today and see what the cards have to say. Moon is exalted in Taurus, so it's a great day, honestly, too, to take a step back and appreciate some of the beauty and some of the relationships and some of the things that you can be grateful for in your life and kind of, develop an internal sense of love and compassion through some of that as well. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, first we pulled strength, and this is inner strength. This is kind of taming your own inner lion and understanding. And look, this isn't a very active picture. This isn't brute strength. This isn't brute force. This is inner strength. This is the ability to kind of tame some of these more animalistic sides of yourself and find that internal value and find that internal worth and that internal peace and that internal knowing that you have the divine strength to walk through these circumstances grounded in a sense of values and grounded in a sense of inner worth. The challenge that we pulled is the 3 of Swords. So yeah, maybe some of us are feeling a sense of loss, a sense of despair, almost like we've been stabbed or lied to or deceived in some ways. This could be a really heartbreaking card. And for some of you, this might be a romance thing. Some of you, this might be a relationship thing that you're finding yourself called in a different direction, or you're finding yourself in some kind of toxic situation where you're having to really call up on your inner strength to pull these swords out and remove yourself from that circumstance. So what else here? Wow, yeah, okay, so we got the Queen of Wands. Yes, so this is a lot, especially you can even kind of see how kind of similar even the coloring is in these cards. This is about standing in your own inner authority and knowing your inner authority and knowing your inner worth and knowing your values and taking charge of that, taking command of that. The Queen of Wands is another character who knows her worth and who knows her value. And she's done the same thing in a sense to the Strength character here, where she's wands, she's fire, but she's learned how to kind of not get so lost in the emotions of things, or the, you know, some of the histrionic stuff going on around her, and she's confident in who she is. And she's one of the only characters, women in here, who sits with her legs open, and she sits just very strong in knowing who she is, and knowing that the decisions that she's making are coming from a divinely guided place. So a lot to say about maybe removing ourselves from some heartbreaking situations, or going through some kind of loss, going through some kind of despair, having to walk away from some situation where you're inherently getting the inner knowing that it's not in resonance with the future direction of your life. But we're calling on our inner strength, which is there. You have this inner strength, and you're calling on your inner authority. And coming out on the other side of that, through some of these changes and through some of these fated events that are being used to kind of push us into these new directions, you're going to find a more aligned place within yourself that's actually leading you to somewhere better than you could have ever imagined. But in any case, I love you guys all so, so much. I hope you're doing well. See you tomorrow.